you know, out of my PlayStation. For some reason, when I try to stream, and it's just Resident Evil, Dragon Age Inquisition doesn't do it, no other game does it. It's just, I don't know if it's just like, these graphics are too amazing, and so it just like shuts down because it doesn't know what to do with itself. But let's jump into Dragon Age. It's my favorite game, so much excite for me. Always much excite. Oh yeah, that's right. We were down. I'm trying to get to that other base, the other encampment of mine, which is on the other side of this. You're gonna notice that my team is a little different. When I got down here, I realized that I did in fact need a rogue, so I went back up to the top, got coal, came back down, and opened this door. And I haven't read anything that's inside of it yet because I was gonna share that with you guys. So, yep, there he is. There's my son. All right. Emile Valin thievery. So this is like for crimes that they've done. Iuna Talvis, inciting dissidents to be kept in isolation. Gallus, property of House Laertis, conspiring to commit treason, given over for further interrogation. Ciscara Atreus, concealing a fugitive with full knowledge of his crimes. Quentin Nevere, public indecency. Like, in a Tevinterland? Because that just seems like that's what... Okay. Sentencing of all criminals to commence 3 days hence upon the return of the Praetor. Ooh. Praetor sounds scary. Mosaic piece! Okay, I get that there's this kick-ass mosaic piece just sitting here, but I want this. Look at that. That book looks like it's like very important and valuable, and I need to touch it. It's just stuff I don't really need. But I'm gonna take anyway so I can get rid of it. Is that it? I think so. Oh! Cassandra? Okay. We need to go this direction, I do believe, and I'm gonna go check the other side for another door just to make sure I didn't miss one, because I am good at missing things. You will find. Oh no! A small wall. Did I miss this, or is it just stuff I was just like, eh? Oh, I did miss it. See? Okay. I'm gonna make sure that I do all of the main quests for everyone with you guys, just so you can see them. We're gonna be a rebel and hop over this wall, because it's what I do.
What was that?
It's an earthquake. Duh. Oh, no, that wasn't far enough out. Try again. There we go. Cassandra's just waiting in the wings just in case. Look, I'm not saying that you'll need me, but I need to be here just in case. It's like very helpful. We'll just send Cole in, you know how he is. Is this... Okay, so that's where I need to go. Let's check in this corner for anything real quick. Cassie, you're my way. Right. There was nothing to indicate this place was built over an old Deep Roads entrance. While the complications with Darkspawn were unfortunate, we've dealt with the pack that emerged, and I will hear no further talk of it. We have enough to secure the South Dig site. You will continue work in the quarters, and you will do so without complaint. Alternatively, we could use you as a distraction should more Darkspawn hinder our efforts. You serve Corypheus either way. Service. Service needs a kick in the nads.
They've been excavating. I take it breaking into Darkspawn tunnels wasn't part of the plan.
No. We're gonna go find Service and kick him in the nads, though, because he sounds like a real catch. So, I don't know if any of you come from the south or anything like that, I do. I'm originally from New Mexico. I've lived in Texas. My grandparents were both born and raised in Texas. I don't really know about my Gigi. She probably was too. I can't remember what generation of American she was. But anyway, down south. My uncle still lives in New Mexico. And I don't know if any of you guys know, but we have this term we say, bless your heart. And it can mean one of two things when we say it down south. It can either mean, oh, you poor stupid thing. It's like an insult. Or it can actually mean like, oh, I'm so sorry. You know. No. Most of the time it's used in the former. So that's how I feel every time. No! Every time I'm around really dumb people in this game, I'm just like, oh, bless your heart. And yeah. I just want to insult them with kindness. That southern hospitality. We also use the word hun a lot. My favorite, of course, is it's y'all's. Or naked. We say that wrong, apparently. We say it with an E in the middle instead of an A. My husband likes to make fun of me for my slight southernness that stayed, you know. He teases me. It's not like I'm sad and crying because he's teasing me. It's all fun, you know. And sometimes I'll purposely make it thicker when I'm, you know, talking. And then when I talk to my aunt and uncle, it gets way thick, my accent. Because my uncle still has one, my uncle and aunt have southern accent. They're still down in New Mexico. You know, so. That's just an interesting little tidbit about me and an interesting little tidbit about the South. Oh, we did it. We can stop now. Yay, I leveled up again.
Nothing's ever simple, is it? The men
No.
here were laborers. Someone must have been coordinating their efforts.
Yes.
I doubt they stuck around to fend off Darkspawn.
You know what that means? I can now do my necromancy. And also, no, that's not what I wanted to. I have no idea what I just did. But we're going to move that. Oh, good, it's got its own spot. I did have an extra spot. I am going to be doing some finagling though, with removing some things and replacing them with necromancy powers. So, look forward to that. It's gonna be fun. I love necromancy in games. I think it's really interesting and just a lot of fun to use, especially in this game because it's very fear-based. You know, see that? Blinding Terror, yeah, Death Siphon. You can suck life. Haste. Don't know what that has to do with necromancy, but it works. Yeah, I like it. I think it's fun. Alright, look at that. We killed that giant in no time. I have actually had the crap beat out of me by that giant before, believe it or not. It is a pain in the butt. And if I collect every plant in sight, I'm not sorry. I can't help myself. I'm gonna do it whether you like it or not. So how's everybody doing? Doing good? Having a good day? I'm having a good day. I mean, I didn't get up that long ago, but so far, so good. Hold on one second, please. Alright, I'll be right back in just a second. Okay, sorry, there's a delivery guy. My youngest came and got me. He's like, someone ring the bell. And I'm like, alright, must sprint down. It was just a package from my husband. The dogs were barking and yeah. Alright, Venator plans. You do well to muzzle your doubt. Our information was passed down to Lucanus from Corypheus' most trusted servants. Be grateful you were chosen to come at all. Think of the power locked in these wastes. We need only to find it. Once liberated, we shall never rely on the tinctures of lyrium or crude bloodwork again. Is that not worth any risk? To become a little godlike ourselves? Sorry, I'm out of breath. I don't know why. Tell me that that holds no appeal. We must exhaust every lead, however faint it may be. To do less is to dishonor him. I must check our progress at Echoback Fort. I expect a full progress report upon my return. Service. God, this guy's a jerk. Actually, I do know why I'm out of breath. I have this thing I do. Sometimes when I get going to places, I hold my breath, and I don't know why I do it. I did it one time when I was running track back in high school. And at the end of my 400-meter dash that I was competing in, which I got first in, by the way, my vision immediately filled with colors, like dots of color, and I almost passed out. And there was this really nice kid. He was maybe a year or two ahead of me in school, and he was like super duper tall, like 6'3", 6'4", you know. And I was in middle school or my freshman year of high school or something. Anyway, he was big. He comes running up because he threw javelin and shot put and discus and stuff like that. He wasn't a runner. He did all the other, really physical, like heavy lifting things. He came running up and he's like, oh my gosh. He's like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. Like, I'm out of breath. I can't see where I'm going. And he's like, do you want me to carry you off? And I'm like, no, I'm fine. And I walked off very quickly. Well, I started to walk off, and he wrapped an arm around me and walked me off and sat me down in the grass. And he could tell that I wanted to be, tough about it, but he's like, yeah, she can't see where she's going. So he helped me, and I was really grateful. It was very sweet. But the reason that happened is because I held my breath while I was running, and I wasn't getting any oxygen to my brain or anything. So, I almost passed out. You guys are getting to know all the stories today, so I hope you're having fun just getting to know a little bit more about Carrie. Or Wolf Eyes, whichever you prefer to call me. My real name is Carrie. Like the movie, I was named after the song, but my name on everything is Wolf Eyes. So yeah, you can call me whichever. I do have a nickname. It tends to be saved for family, though. My uncle, or my grandpa gave it to me, but my uncle still calls me my nickname. My mom still calls me my nickname. It's Carrot Juice. Yeah, and I love it. And Carrot Juice is like a play on my... Thank you, my lovey. Is a play on my actual name. My name is Carrie Joyce, so I got Carrot Juice. So yeah. Oh, thank you for giving me more missions.
What is it? This could help us.
I don't have enough side quests. I need all the side quests. Let's check this requisition table. There you go. Alright. So, I finished. I don't think I need Cole anymore. I do love him. But these two kind of needed my attention as far as this level went, because there are things that they both need me to get to for them. So, bringing them back out.
Giants as slaves. Have I actually stumbled into a terrible chantry morality play? Because there's obviously no way that could go horribly wrong.
No, it's fine. It's fine. So, if you guys didn't know this, the giants... I don't know if you remember the big giant red thing that I had to fight at one point when I was back in Haven. Oh, move. They're throwing rocks. Oh, not at me though. At Cassandra, because she's closer. Cassandra and Blackwall. But the giant red monsters that you saw at Haven that my team was fighting while I was training at Trebuchet, they used giants to make those. in case you were wondering. That guy over there is hitting my Dorian. No. Stop touching him. Giants are another thing where you want to go for the legs. Just an FYI, if you ever decide to go seek one out and fight them. You can go to the Emerald Graves. There are lots of giants there that you could kill. Always go for the legs. The legs are the weak point, just like with the dragons. They fall right on their face when you do that. Alright, I need to go this way. I think both of their things are in this direction. Oh yeah, there's more glowy skulls. The Astrarium's up there too. And one of these dumb lizard monsters. Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Just sneaky. Am I right? Wait, can I get to this from here, or do I need to go all the way? Let's find out. I mean, I gotta be able to get up in there somehow, correct?
Let's look around.
No. Oh, come on, Inquisitor. You got them ups. Use them. Dick. Look at Cassandra. She's like, I can do... Oh, no, it's not Cassandra. It's Dorian and his snarky ass. You're lucky I love you so... Whoa, what's that? Oh. It's a rock. I saw it shiny, and I decided I needed it. Okay, so what I'm being pointed to is obviously inside. I'll also go over there. Yeah, there's a cave. Oh, there they are. Here, let's go surprise them. I like surprises. Do you like super painful death surprises? Look at them. They think they're all that in a bag of potato chips. They're about to find out that they are indeed not. How close am I? Am I close enough to whack that? Nope. Hold on. Now I am. Be afraid. No. 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 Ow! Back off. I'm just a mage. Oh, did they kill the... Oh, good. Good job, guys. They killed the mage. Always hit the mage first. Or the archer, depending on what you're fighting. The mages and the archers in this are a pain in the butt, because they hit harder than... Oh, there's a monster. Wait. Wait. Yep. Yep, it sees us. Why do I suddenly have low health? Did that fire back at me? There we go. Torian's fine. He knows how to use the potions sometimes. It's not that dumb. He's actually not dumb. Just, you know, sometimes the AI is like, use potion? What's that? It's like, ugh. Alright, I need to go up there. Somehow. I don't want to track down Service. He sounds like trouble. We could be friends? Probably not, right? It's probably a huge dill hole. Go on. There we go. I believe in you. Oh, not quite. I thought I was gonna make it, and I did not. By the way, I've done this before, where I've tried getting in here, and then I'm just like, how do I get in? And I'm just being dumb. So, I think it's actually this way. Yeah. See what I mean? Look, I didn't say I was smart. I just said I enjoyed playing Dragon Age. There we go. I did it. This is mine. All mine. A fragment of an inscription remains on one of the stones. It reads, "Last step of civilization before the abyss." You don't know that. You haven't seen all of civilization. Now you're just being dramatic. I think that's service, actually. Oh, good. I like it when people send giant dudes to come fight me for no reason. Get out of the way, Dorian. Okay. If you're just gonna stand there and get hit, I'm not gonna feel bad for you. Wow, that was awfully close to the back of my person's head. Listen, could you not? This guy's annoying. Yeah, that's definitely service. It's like way too tough.
Every one of these madmen we kill is one less who gets to return home. Warms my bitter little heart.
They're shooting at us. Ow! That guy. Stop glowing, service. Stop it. Okay. Where was that guy? Oh, he was standing over here in this little hidey hole. I like walked right past him and he didn't even notice me. It's like, did you guys just see an elf and two soldiers and a Tevinger walk by? It's like, no. Magister and Antarius. Varantium, office of the Praetor. Dear Madam, I have been informed that you are looking for an experienced administrator to organize your lead mining enterprise in 4 Kingdoms. I humbly present myself as a candidate for the vacancy. I have extensive experience as the overseer of multiple archaeological digs in the Western Approach, and have successfully managed several merchant army ventures simultaneously. At present, I am seeking new employment opportunities in less arid climes, and as far as possible from the Inquisition. Please see my attached resume for further credentials. Yours, Crassius Service. Or the big dill hole who thought he was all that in a bag of potato chips. When really, he was just a jerk. Oh, he's like dying here. Oh, it's doing that thing it does. No. I hate when it does this. Hold on. Sometimes it'll act a fool for no reason other than making me want to like headbutt the TV. So this is what we're gonna do. Should be this one. Yes. Should be the top one. Sometimes the game likes to act like it. There we go.
The Venatori will not easily recover now. It should make our own hold on the region stronger.
Still breathing. He's resilient, I'll give him that.
He could still be of use if we interrogate him.
Yep. Take him alive.
Have some of the troops bring him in. I'll deal with him back at Skyhold.
Have fun, service. Still haven't gone to Crestwood like a big jerkhole. I'm just waiting for me. Like, where's the Inquisitor? You said she'd be here. It's like, I know, I'm sorry, okay? What am I looking for? Was it downstairs? It's gotta be. It's like down and over. Okay. Mosaic piece. Wait, some of this alcohol? No, okay. Usually I can find a bottle or 6 out in the middle of nowhere. There it is.
Excellent.
You're welcome, Blackwall. Now we gotta go find. There should be a mission here for. Yep, there it is. Move. I'm in my way. Going off my groove. Too many ladders to get to this stuff. Just saying. Oh, inventory full. Well, now I gotta delegate. Well, can't be full of schematics because that's just paper. Down we go. Ow. Hey, we just killed you guys. Hey. Something I love about the little, like, hooky thing that the warriors can do, the fighters, is freaking great. Because I'll get overwhelmed, and then, like, one of them will just, like, latch on to the person, and their attention is immediately on the warrior who is beating the crap out of them. Oh, I'm probably gonna have to drop some things, or destroy some things, or whatever, which is fine. Oh, I saw. Oh, yep. Hey. Eh. Okay, well, I touched it and it didn't break the space-time continuum, so that's good, I guess. I scared all of them.
There! A rogue mage!
Oh, you can run all you want, but you ain't getting away from my two warriors and Dorian. Me.
Sad that it came to this, but at least it is done.
Alright. Her stuff here is finished. No alcohol to collect? Surprised. Ooh, I got a perk. That's a good thing. Fantastic. I do need to go back to town, or not town, back to Skyhold and yeah. Like get rid of a bunch of stuff in my inventory because I'm absolutely full up. There's a way I do believe to make my inventory bigger, which I probably should do, you know. Alright, where's that gate? There's a gate somewhere, I think around... Oh, here it is. It's in that direction. There's also the cave up here. Guess we can go check that out first. The gate's not really that important. I think I can open it from this side is the thing. Something like that, so... We'll go to the cave first, and then we'll ride over on our deer monster. Check out the gate. Oh, it's a rift! There's a rift over here. That's what I always wanted. It's like Christmas in Dragon Age. It's just rifts everywhere. It's only 3. Oh, so there's 3 here in this area, which is fine because it should all relatively, you know, be easy to get to here. Maybe. We'll see. There's one up there. Is there one back in there? Yep. Yeah, those will be easy to collect. Let's go destroy this, and then we'll go in there. Might as well. I mean, it's experience, right? Alright, what are we fighting? Fantastic. Oh, okay, you guys can do that, and I'll do this. Doing okay?
Yep.
Good. Well, maybe one of these days, okay? I'll make you a new profile and you can do whatever you want on it. No, don't touch me.
I'm gonna try. What are they doing?
So you're just holding down this trigger button.
Okay,
Just hold it
attack?
down. Yep. Oh, get out the way. That thing can hit you. No, self out. There we go. Alright, now run over to the rift. Run over to the rift. That thing in the sky right there. There we go. We gotta close those. Because they're dangerous. Alright. Alright, we're not gonna pick anything up, but hold on, let me situate you. Okay.
This game's awesome.
So walking, you're just walking with the joystick, and where we're going now, this one's to look around, this one's to walk. So, but we're not using any of our powers right now. But we're gonna go in that hole right there in the... Oh, those are bad guys. See those bad guys?
I'm just gonna.
Well, no, you gotta wait till you're close enough to where there's the target on him, okay? Alright, there you go. Now hit square.
Where?
Now hit it again. Good job. Hit R1, or hold R1.
Wait, no.
Oh, hold on. You got it. So look, watch this. We're gonna hold R1, move the movement joystick, and hit X. X.
Oh,
There you go.
I'm not trying to hit my friends.
You won't hit your friends. Good job.
You can't kill them.
No, you can't hit your friends. Alright, we're gonna go in here. What's in here? Oh, claim that. Hit X on that. And now that's ours. Very good. Alright. Let's see.
This is actually an awesome game.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Can you go in first person?
You cannot. It's a third person game only.
Oh. It's a pretty fun game, actually.
It is pretty fun. It's my favorite game, actually. Alright. What's this? Oh, it's just shards. Okay. But I will make you your own little profile. Okay.
Are you almost gonna beat this game?
No, I have a lot to do before I can do that.
I wanna play it more though.
Well, maybe later, okay?
I'm sad.
No, you can sit next to me and play your DS, though. There you go. Hmm?
What kind of recipes can you use with cabbage?
I think you're gonna make a soup.
I need help making soup with it.
It should tell you what ingredients you need.
But it won't.
You might have to do some research, honey. Alright. We need to go sell some things before I get all... Wait. Okay, he's alone. Good. Hello. No time. Must sell. Oh man. That's storage. Okay. Oh, you know what we should do? That's smarter. Let's check and see if there's anything that I can give anyone. Let's check my mages first. Oh. There you go. Alright. I don't really use Vivian, but I'm trying to be fair, so. Yeah. Let's go back to the beginning where my character is.
Mom. I need help making this kind of recipe.
Cassandra's weapon is already really good. What about for Blackwall? This is better, but it takes down... Yeah, we're not gonna switch it out if it's doing that. Okay, two-handed. I've gotten a lot of stuff for him. Look at that. Delicious. We'll do that. Sounds good to me. We already did magic. Where you at, sweetie? So, the blade of tuna ally. Tuna? I like tuna. Is stronger than the one in his offhand. At least I think it's his offhand. I think most of the people in this game are right-handed. I think I did find someone at one point that was left-handed, but I don't remember who they were, so... There's a crow blade. Yeah, we'll put this in his offhand. We're gonna have to do some... like enchanting and stuff, I think. Oof. Ow. It's not even worth it. Okay, well, we'll just sell everything else in the weapons bin. Mage armor. Brings his physical defense down. Look, oh yeah, we're doing some recoloring for sure, because that's the punishment color right there. That's the you made me mad, so now you have to wear this bullcrap. Cowl of the Overseer. Is this just for... Oh no, I can use it. Sweet. I might give her this even though it brings her health down a little bit. In the long run, for Cassandra, it doesn't really matter because she's such a beast. She kind of laughs in the face of everything. She's like, oh yeah, I'm so scared. It's like, you should be. It's like, oh yeah, totally, I'm terrified. Yes, we'll give her that, that's fine. He looks so dashing, but it changes your hair for some reason. And I hate it. Like, I really, really hate it. Give him that. He still looks like a dork, but he's a well-armored dork, so it's okay. Sorry. What else do we got in here? Bull's like, I don't really wear stuff like that. It's like, you will. Okay. Now I can sell stuff, and then I'm going to recolor some clothes because some of them look really stupid. Yeah, we can get rid of all of this. Yep. Selling everything. Yep, all of this too. Very good. I had way too much stuff. I should wear this just out of principle, right? Kitty's collar. Sounds like something I would wear. It's like, are you a cat? It's like, no. It's like, oh. Take all the things. There we go. Now let's tint some clothes. Where are you at, Solus? We're gonna get you out of this stupid color because I hate the plaid. The plaid weave is the worst. It's the worst. I'm so sorry he has to go through it. Come on. Thank you. Is this... Oh, is this for the undercolor? Like the undershirt? I'm more interested in getting rid of the plaid weave, wherever that's at. Because it's just not okay. Oh, there it goes. All these do things, by the way. Ow. Oh, it's just the worst. they like add to willpower and stuff like that. I'll put him in some velveteen. I think he looks good in red. It's weird how you can just like what are you doing? I'm dressing up my friends. It's like, oh. It's like, don't look at me like that. I'll kill you. Lamb's wool. What's this base for? Oh, it's for the metal bits on his clothes. You see the buckle? Sure. Bloodstone looks good. This is for his shoes. Yeah, we'll do grandmother. There we go. Now you don't look like a weirdo. Does it feel better to not look like a weirdo? I don't really see what this is changing. I guess we'll just do the bloodstone on there too. I know this is riveting. I'm just saying. Sometimes it needs to happen. I'll do the darkened samite just so it matches other parts of his clothes. There we go. I'm sorry, it's just he looks so bad that I was like, must change color. By the way, sometimes I'll put Bull in pink just because he likes the color pink. As weird as that sounds. How do I enchant things? That's the craft armor station. That's the modify armor station. Modify weapons. The problem with enchanting stuff is that it kind of has drawbacks. Oh, I can't choose my bed yet? What about my no, not my heraldry. My decor. Is that what I wanted? Yes. I don't have the dog stuff yet, but I will. You guys probably don't remember me saying so, but I like to purposely come in and put the dog stuff in because Dorian doesn't like it. I would love to give him a sigil, but I'm afraid... Oh, this will be good for him. Let's do that one, right? Yeah, he's gonna need that, I feel. Okay. Let's save it, just in case something bad happens. Like I said, I'm a spastic saver, so don't be surprised if I save like 100 times during a game. I feel like if I don't, I'm doing the game an injustice. Yep, I was gonna play RE2. I played a little bit, like not even like 10 minutes of it. And my PlayStation is just like, it's too hot, but it is summer over here in Utah, so... Hey, what's going on? I'm just running around, you know. I should be judging people. I'm not gonna do that yet, though. I beat up a guy named Service, and it's like, go judge him. And I'm like, never! I will at some point. He's probably gonna be like, you're not my dad. And be like, well, you're not my dad.
What's the next
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be doing this too.
We need a judge of the royal court.
Okay. I totally forgot I'm supposed to be like doing this so assassins will leave her alone. Whoops. I also need to go talk to all my buddies. I try to do that every time I play, just because I like to be a good companion. Level? I'll have to check in a moment. What do we got going on? I should do this, increase my capacity, but I think what I'm gonna do
no signs of danger in the pass nearby.
Is this.
I will arrange patrols to ensure it stays that way.
I'm romancing Cullen, by the way, if you guys don't remember. I've already romanced him. He's mine now. He can't get away. Inquisitor, our soldiers in the western approach located a suitable freshwater source. They faced some resistance from a particularly aggressive wyvern, so stab it in the face, but were able to subdue the threat and secure the area. I am told that Lieutenant Core, in particular, should be commended for his quick response. As you can imagine, their success has raised morale among our followers in the western approach. Cullen. I kind of let him handle like morale and stuff like that as far as the soldiers go because he is a soldier, you know, so he knows how it feels. The caravan spotted by Sarah's friends was abandoned after our offer to buy it. There is no documentation to show who arranged it. It appears our scrutiny was enough to scare them off. Yeah, intimidation by money. Nightingale. Cameron is dead, fully armored, locked in an inner room in his home, a knife in his back. He knew someone was coming for him. Ironically, the scene was exactly the same as the one in the first Hardin Hightown novel. Someone sent a professional after this magistrate. They had to leave a trail. Cooper. We must have an Orlesian judge sign papers formally requesting we elevate the Duparquets into nobility. I have approached Judge Auld, who's requested a party of Inquisition soldiers meet him in the Frostbacks for a hunting expedition. Some sort of rare spider as big as a horse, the judge was telling me. Lives inside the caves a few days west of Skyhold. He would like an honor guard who knows the mountains to show him the way. Send some scouts and officers to accompany him, and Judge Auld will happily sign the paperwork we require, Josephine. Alright.
At your service.
So we'll do this your way, Josie. Alright, let's go check over here first. All that glitters. Improving morale. Commander, our work continues in the approach. It's a difficult post, but our soldiers are determined to represent the Inquisition as best as they can. Morale flags at times, but we manage. Knight Captain Ryland. Yes, we'll let Cullen handle this.
Inquisitor.
It's one of those things where I think the only one who knows what they're going through is another soldier. So what we got here? Alright, let's go ahead and do Hardin Hightown Unsavory Parallels. Jevlin was waiting outside the captain's office when Donan Branakovic slunk out defeated. We're not getting a warrant, are we? Jevlin looked almost relieved. No, Donan met his partner's eyes. The kid was barely 20 and looked like he'd walked straight to the Kirkwall barracks from somebody's potato farm. Taller and broader than the other guards, Jevlin slouched as if he didn't know how to fit into his own limbs, as if he thought he should be smaller. Hunched over in his brand new too large armor, he looked like a child playing at being a guard. He was too green for a murder investigation. Maybe it's for the best, Jevlin said, almost speaking Donan's thought out loud. You're on your way out of the guard, and I'm... He trailed off, then sighed. Questioning nobles in the middle of the night wasn't covered in training. Donan glared at the kid. I'm a city guard, and so are you, recruit. Nobody gets away with murder while we're on duty. Jevlin stood a little straighter. What do we do, then? The captain wants proof, Donan smiled. We bring her proof. Leliana has written a note in the margin. The dead magistrate. Attempt to implicit Varric? Why, and in what? So, I don't know if you guys have ever read Terry Pratchett's Discworld novels, but this guy, Donan, reminds me of Sam Vimes. We're going to let Leliana handle this, just because it's more up her alley. Alright. Let's go check my level for you, really quick. I want to just walk around in the war room and it won't let me. Let's see here. I am a level 13 mage and I finally got to do my necromancy things, so as soon as I get more of this, more of the powers, I'm going to be rearranging everything. Let's go talk to friends. See how everyone's doing. We talked to Josephine, we're doing her mission, we're letting her handle it. Oh, that lady's back. Someone else is complaining, probably Vivian. But, let's go see how everyone is doing in this here keep. Varric?
I've got a minute if you need something.
Seems to be doing just fine, actually. Good to know. Solus, how are you?
Good afternoon.
heard a lot about Corypheus. Not
We'll
worried
talk
right
later.
now. I pick up a lot of side quests, so I'm always doing something. That's why I level up so fast. I'm constantly on the move, even when I have to take a break to talk to friends.
What's on your mind?
Everything. But I'm just checking
I
on you.
should go.
You know where I'll be.
Yeah, I love you, man. He's the best. He really is. Dorian's one of those characters where it's like, I don't really know what to do without him. He's really great.
Anything I should know?
It seems that the Elysian army is awaiting our next move. Some of the generals are synthetic.
Oh yeah, I need to go to Crestwood,
Others
duh.
are still suspicious. Our actions are under a great deal of scrutiny.
Eh.
I'll leave you to your work.
When are they not under a great deal of scrutiny? I'm not exactly, you know, normal. Whoop. Ah, I bounced off your chair. Good for me. Alright, I guess. Vivian is inside, so, well, I don't know if I have anything to do with her yet. There is a mission she gives me at one point. You know, I'll go talk to her just in case. Because she does have a little mission that you can do at some point, and I probably need to go and progress the story, like actually go to Crestwood and meet Stroud, who is super hella cool. I love Stroud. Oh, here we go. She's got a little assistant in here now.
How may I help you?
What's this? Oh, I think this is it.
What can do to help your efforts at restoring the circle?
After the circles fell, their libraries were plundered by scavengers. 1,000 years of recorded knowledge in the hands of bandits. It makes me sick to think of it. I've received news that some tomes have been located, if you are interested in righting this wrong.
I'm always interested.
I'll look into it for you.
If you can take care of this matter, the circle will be in your debt.
A lot of people don't like fetch quests, but the ones in this game always lead me to something interesting. Yeah, we need to go, wait, no, out through Solus's door, and then around. Will get me there faster. I still haven't gone down to the basement. There is a little, like, underground area where there's, like, all your wine you've been collecting is being stored. Boom. Aw, he's still in here doing Cullen things. What are you doing?
I hoped you'd stop by.
I always stop by. How are you doing? What? In this? Never.
Is there anything I should know?
Repairs to Skyhold's fortifications are progressing. Our scouts
Oh, it's my
report
heraldry.
no immediate threats in the surrounding area. We are fortunate Solus knew of this place.
Yeah. I'll see you later, honey
That's
buns.
all for now.
Honey bunches of
Should
oats.
you require anything, I'll be here.
I require a lot of things. Are you sure you can keep up? I'm gonna need a dragon horse. He's like, what? It's like, you said if I needed anything, you would be here. I need a dragon horse. Someday he's gonna realize who he's marrying. How's Cole?
Safe and solid, protecting and proud. He feels like quiet, stronger when you hold him.
I'd like to talk with you about Templars.
What do you want to know?
What's your general opinion of Templars?
Some like hurting mages. It makes them happy, or less afraid.
My
or
son.
Dreams again, woke up shaking, stalking the ground for when he looks like her. Always some rule being broken. But not all Templars listen when whispers crawl around inside them. They try to protect people, like Cullen. The good ones remember that mages are people.
Can you tell me more about how the Red Templars are different?
The red lyrium is different, darker, daggers under the skin. It eats you inside until you're nothing.
Just like his whole outfit. He's so
From
cute.
behind the door, old whispers won't open. They are dead and dark and done.
I'll talk to you later.
How do you know?
Because you can't make me forget. That's how I know. don't know if we've talked to Sutherland in a while. Oh yeah, he's getting another friend.
Good work out there, boss. Those blighted nugs won't infect anything now. Jade, thanks for joining in on that escort for Lady Montilier.
Whatever.
She's great, right?
Sutherland's so sweet.
Training hard, Inquisitor. You have the best people, and we're gonna help.
He's great. I really like him.
Oh. Sitting and waiting. Great, yeah?
Cole?
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
Cole's a lot nicer than Scarecrow from Batman.
Could be better.
That dude's a jerk. Poison.
worship.
Thanks.
Can we talk about the Bull's charges?
Certainly. What can I tell you?
You said something about everything from bandits to magic trees. I'll admit to some curiosity.
Right. Sylvans. That's what Dalish called them.
Dalish, who's
Spirits
not
can
a
possess
mage.
Trees too. Some noble in the Dales, and they really don't like it when you call them Dalish nobles. Had a haunted forest.
I like his big hat.
Stanley had
It's my
abandoned the land,
favorite
but he
part
wanted it
of
back.
Cole.
The chief bought us all
It's
axes.
that
and
big
then
ol' hat
we
on his head. I want
Between
it.
the axes and the torches, the Sylvans weren't too bad. Worst part was the
I'm gonna have to make me one of those. By the way, does anyone know who sings the bard music? Beautiful voice.
Do the charges specialize in anything from a tactical standpoint?
Bull doesn't want us large enough to work as an army. We're better as shock troops, as skirmishers. We've got archers for hitting enemy infantry, Dalish with more archery, and Skinner and her people on the flanks. Rocky handles fortifications and traps, and Stitches keeps us all fighting. They mostly hold back. I'll lead the frontline fighters with Grim, and the chief goes wherever we can hit something.
We'll talk later.
It's weird how, like, they won't outright say that Dalish is a mage, and I think it's just because they're trying to respect her, because she says she's not a mage. She's like, it's a bow, I have a bow, I don't use magic, what are you talking about? Yeah, I think it's just because they're trying to respect her wishes of not spreading around that she is a mage, but you would think that she'd be more open in the Inquisition just because the Inquisitor is a mage.
Inquisitor?
How are you? There we go. Alright.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
So I don't think we can really talk to everyone. Yes. We can't really progress any of their stories right now, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and head over to Crestwood. After I save it like the genius I am. I'm not a genius. I trip over my own feet at least 50 times a day. So this is all stuff that I need to do for her, but we're not doing that right now. Yes, we'll go to Crestwood. And we're gonna take our dream team. Crestwood is where there's another Electro Dragon. You can get close enough to see it, and you're just far enough away that it doesn't take off flying. Because it's sitting up on top of these ruins, like staring at you. It's like, I'm not over here, mind your own business. Look over there. Look, Darkspawn. I don't even think the dragon really cares about Darkspawn. I've only ever seen one dragon fighting something else. That was the one on the coast. It was fighting that giant. But if you wait around long enough, just stand there and watch, it eventually kills the giant, so it's pretty
Good
interesting.
to see you safe, Inquisitor. We've got trouble ahead.
I'm sure it's nothing the Inquisition can't handle.
Careful, Your Worship. That optimism might be catching.
Are things that bad?
Well, I do actually need to bring Cole with me on this one. He says some interesting things.
Crestwood was the site of a flood 10 years ago during the Blight.
Well,
it's not the only rift in the area, but after it appeared, corpses started walking out of the lake. You'll have to fight through them to get to the cave where Sir Hawk's Grey Warden friend is hiding.
More walking corpses. At least they won't be a surprise.
I nearly stepped on one in the grass the other night, before it started moaning. Maybe someone in Crestwood can tell you how to get to the rift in the lake.
Right now I'm going over to talk
help.
to Hawk
Good
and
luck.
his Grey Warden buddy Stroud, because Stroud is a character you have to talk to progress the story. And if I don't progress the story, then I can't really talk to my companions about their main quests, so I have to do that. Alright, you guys need to level up? Apparently not. No, leave me alone, don't touch me. Alright, fine.
Word for you.
You know, I really like side quests. I think they're fun. I get easily distracted with them, but I have a lot of fun with side quests. Like, a lot of people don't like fetch quests, but when you do a fetch quest in this game, you get to see, like, a place you didn't get to see before. So, I'm always super excited for it.
Wearing all your armor and wading in?
It sounds different. The water changes the song.
Just remember, corpses hate fire.
I'll go back to the village, miss. These roads up.
The Grey Wardens thank you for your aid, Inquisitor.
You're welcome.
What are you doing in Crestwood?
A warden named Stroud is wanted for questioning. We heard he'd passed through here, but the villagers knew nothing. They have troubles enough.
What have you been told about this rogue warden?
Warden Commander Clarel ordered his capture. I can say no more than that. I hope Sir Stroud comes with us peacefully. I trained under him for a time. He's a good man, I'm sure of that.
Will you stay to fight the undead here?
My orders forbid it. Crestwood was only a detour. If the Inquisition can help, I beg you to do what you can. The villagers have already lost too many.
Uh-huh.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Is that all you're ever gonna be?
Are you sure we can't help the village?
Person who follows orders.
Orders unclear. We can't find Warden Stroud. We return to the commander with all haste.
Still don't feel right.
No, but if I judge our
And just
None
take
of those wardens
all of
mentioned
this.
the leader. I don't think they're part of Corypheus.
Alright, see you later. Thank you for stopping in.
They didn't strike me as excellent actors, no.
I hope Hawk's warden friend has answers for us.
It's going good, honey.
This is such a good game.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see how the
Good
Great
thing it's not horror.
Well, it can be kind of spooky sometimes.
I'm going to see
Well, not
if they're looking
that
for troops.
horror.
Hmm.
Not that spooky.
Joining the Grey Wardens is not a good idea.
You're the Inquisitor. But yes.
I just love when people meet the Inquisitor, they're like,
They sent
holy
me from
crap.
those demons, your worship. With all that's happening, I'd like to help people the same way.
By joining the Grey Wardens. You can't think of something less legal.
Dorian.
Find another way to help people. The Wardens have problems of their own right now.
Yes, your worship. I'm sure there's something else I can do to help.
This right here, having her not join the Wardens is a really good idea. Even though Blackwall is like, he slightly disapproves. The reasoning is, you know, there's a lot of bad stuff happening with the Wardens, and if she joins, she's just going to be another person who gets super hurt. So I always tell her not to. Oh yeah, there's some people over here that may need our help. There's a lot of undead.
By the gates.
Let's lend a hand.
I'm really glad I can't just set random people on fire. That would suck. I mean, whoops.
Thanks for your help, but I fear we haven't seen the end of these creatures.
Probably not.
How many
Anyway.
did we lose?
There's a couple of missions here you can pick up that are really interesting and fun. Wait, where's this guy's stairs? There we go. Open, and this guy. Gold.
Doesn't Judith live in the village while this is going on? Maker, if something happens...
Are you looking for someone named...
I also love that the Inquisitor just walks into people's houses and just listens to their conversations to get, like, missions.
I asked her to hide here when the undead came, but she wouldn't hear it.
Why wouldn't she hide where it's safer?
Likes her space, she says. I told Judith my house was big enough. Me and the boy could sleep in the barn if she wanted room. She turned me down.
Good day to you.
And to you.
Oh, cool. The House of Repose. Yeah, move. The House of Repose thing is progressing. I need to tag this so it stops tagging. Let's save it. Tagging the other thing I was doing. This guy is all like, I need help. Hey.
Please!
There we go.
The man could use your assistance.
Yes. He's upstairs. Wait. One of these doors, I think there's like a guy inside that's like, go away, or something like that. And I'm like, never. Whoa.
It's not safe to work with fields.
From everything you've told me, you must get out of Crestwood as soon as you can. I know it's dangerous, but I fear you'll have no chance at all if you don't attempt the trip. My father said that taking Dead Man's Pass will guide you safely past those filthy highwaymen. If you come at dusk, you should be able to avoid the wolves too. Hurry, my love, Sin. Oh yeah, there's this really funny moment that we'll be doing stuff with in a minute.
Maker, it's the end of the world.
No. Cassandra, break it. What? Come on. Fine. Stay in your house. Can I see the guy? No, but he's definitely probably by the door. Like, you can't come in. Let's go talk to the mayor. There he is. Hello, Mayor.
The Inquisitor. Mayor Dedrick of Crestwood Village. At your service, despite everything. Are you here to stop the undead?
We should. We could. Everyone here is so scared.
Yep.
The undead are appearing because of a rift in the Fade. How can I get to it?
The light in the lake. It's coming from the caves below Old Crestwood. Darkspawn flooded it 10 years ago during the Blight. Wiped out the village, killing the refugees we took in.
I saw a dam. If we use it to drain the lake, I can get to that Fade rift.
Drain it?
I'm sure you guys can hear my youngest little dude coming in here. That's my youngest son, Benjamin. He likes watching me play and talking about what I'm doing and stuff. He knows that my favorite game is Dragon Age Inquisition, so he gets really like, ooh, cool, and I'm like, very cool.
I don't want to
yes, indeedy.
I suppose it must come to this. This key unlocks the gate to the dam controls past the fort. The rift must be in the caves under Old Crestwood. But, Inquisitor, I would not linger there.
Detroit Become Human is another favorite of mine, which I have played it before a few times, but if you haven't played it and you would like to see me play it, I can. I really enjoy it, even though I've played it before. It always gets me in the feels. So
it's all we've ever wanted.
If you ever want to see that, I can definitely do that.
What can you tell me about the bandits camped in the fort?
The highwaymen, thugs and thieves. They make a living raiding caravans on the King's Road. When the dead rose from the lake,
yeah, but not all highwaymen are like that. Come on. They have the whole "your money or your life," you know. That's like their like motto or whatever.
I'm surprised a town as small as Crestwood.
It's like, well, I guess not so much a motto as a catchphrase. It's like All Might. I am here for Highwaymen. It's your money or your life.
Some of the refugees they were very ill, but we took them in. They perished when the Darkspawn flooded Old Crestwood.
How did Darkspawn manage that?
They found the dam's controls, wrecked them. All I remember is the refugees and villagers screaming as they drowned. Now, they return to us.
Until later.
Of course.
Let's see, anything to... Yep, this is mine. The Anderfells are a land of shocking extremes. It is the most desolate place in all the world, for two blights have left great expanses of the steppes so completely devoid of life that corpses cannot even decay there. No insect or grub will ever reach them. It is a land filled with wonders like the Murdain, with its gigantic white statue of Our Lady carved into its face, her hands outstretched and bearing an eternal flame, or Weissaupt fortress, with its walls of living rock towering over the desolate plains below. The Anders, too, are a people of extremes, the most devout priests and the most deadly soldiers, the poorest nation in the world and the most feared. Anything else I can touch? No, get out of my way. All of you. Thank you. There we go. Okay. So that's the girl I was like, do not join thing. No one is to approach the dragon again. I have sent messages to the capital. We must... Oh, people can level up. We must wait for them to arrive. Meanwhile, we will dredge the lake for any sign of Henry at first light. Mayor Dedrick. One of my lambs went missing. Stripe on front right hoof. Disappeared evening in upper meadow. Probably been eaten. If anyone spots Eddie, send for me. Don't let her sweet talk you into anything else. She knows what she did. Penelope. Need rake? I will lend you one for 5 coppers. Come see me. I also have wagon. It's very good, but needs rep. You can have it, just come take it away from my home. Bring wheels. Why? Someone has also carved Milton and Lonnie into the backboard. I love that these people just have like all these weird like, do you need to use a rake? It's like, I have my own, but thanks. It's like, oh, okay. We didn't do Death Siphon yet, so we will do that for you. Cassie, your special superpowers. Champions of the Just, Blessed Blades. Oh, he doesn't have anything to level up with. Sweet. Alright, up the hill. Oh, what's over here? Oh yeah, there's this lady over here. We'll go talk to her too. There's a lot of interesting little side quests, little tidbits in here that I always pick up. Memory of the Drowned. On the 8th day of Blooming Tide 930 Dragon, we fought the 5th Blight. We remember the night the dam broke open, drowning the Darkspawn in floodwater. We remember the cries of those swept away, our families and good neighbors. We remember refugees who took shelter with us, also lost in the dark. We give their souls to the Maker, beloved Andraste, guide them to his side. Give me the wood. Sister Vaughn.
I am Sister Vaughn.
What up?
Does the mayor finally plan to drain the lake? I must find someone to retrieve the remains of those lost there.
I'll do it.
Have I interrupted a funeral service?
We lost many friends in the first attack. There will be endless time to mourn. The fear is how many more will be added to the pyre.
You want to exhume the corpses at the bottom of the lake?
They were the Maker's children. Their earthly bodies deserve better than abandonment in a mire. A funeral service will help put living minds at ease.
Your devotion does you credit,
Seeker Pentecost. Forgive me. I did not expect to see the right hand of the divine in our humble village.
Be at ease. We have too much to do to stand on rank.
Yes, Seeker. As you say.
What did you mean by finally drain the lake?
The undead returned only after the light in the lake appeared. If we want to stop them, we must investigate. But the mayor sent no one at all. I fear he thinks that emptying the waters would unleash even more monsters on us.
Until later.
Farewell.
The whole situation in this village is sad. Like, super sad. You are all in my way. You know, I love you all, but I will hit you with my stick. Right? That's not a euphemism, Dorian. So, you know, get your mind out of the gutter. Okay, we can't go that way. I think we have to go around where those dudes were, there's like a area, I think, where those two dudes at the front gate were fighting. I already talked to your mayor. Something, something, damn, something, something. Don't drain the water or something. I'm gonna do it anyway because he's not the boss of me. He's not my dad. What's this? Just a bag. Okay. Stop to touch? Nope. There is up here though. Oh, locked door. Look at that. Where is that? Hold on. Where's this? I want to touch it. Is it that guy's house? The one that's like locked himself inside and he's like, I'm not coming out. Yeah, I think it is. Okay. You can't make me. I actually can. I'm really good at it. I just break doors down. And people are left standing there going, why would you do that to my house? And I'm like, well, you started it, so should have opened the door. Would not be a good Inquisitor. A wooden facade has been erected at the mouth of this cave, presumably to shield any occupants from the weather. Uh-huh. The bandits are just across the way, so I can keep an eye on those bastards. I've managed to take back some of the supplies they stole from that traveling merchant. They didn't even see it coming. But I'm not afraid. If they want to fight, they can come and get me. They can come and corner me in this cave here, where I can't leave because there's no exit. Sounds like a plan. I'm not saying it's a bad plan, I'm just saying it's not a good one. Hello, random strangers.
Don't come crying to us if you get yourself in trouble.
I don't cry to people, okay? People cry to me. So you need to just calm down, lady. Despite what everyone has said, despite what Josephine tells everyone, I do bite. So... want to lead a spider in here. Better just chill out. Yeah, that keep right there, that one, has been taken over by bandits. And that's what that person was talking about, watching, was the keep. Oh, yep. It's always a good idea to take it back, because you have like a fast travel point there if you need it. Oh, lightning. I think it can strike you, but I'm not sure. There's a chance. There's always a possibility of being hit by lightning in this game. I don't know if you,
There's the keep the mayor talked about, and the bandits. The walls look sturdy. Taking it wouldn't be easy.
Yeah, but the door sucks, so... You guys played Final Fantasy X, right? There was that whole thing, the whole sequence where you had to walk through that electro field, and, like, you could dodge the lightning so many times to get, like, an achievement or whatever. I don't know if it's like that. I don't know if, like, you can just be hit by lightning for funsies. Wow, you exploded that dog, Dorian. I don't know if I should be proud or horrified. There should be more coming down soon. right? Or did we get them? We must have. Okay, cool. It's not like they're like super hard or anything, they're just kind of in the way. Oh, the one door I can't open in this entire place. Oh yeah, there they go. He showed up. Finally. Yeah, here they come. More people. Let's go. You know, we'll just meet him on the stairs. Oh, I missed. I missed. There we go. I think they're gonna put a ladder there, so. Cassandra, I need your muscles. Can you destroy these boxes? No, you can't. Good to know. Alright, let's go. Let's go take over some things. Oh, I missed. Nope. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Oh, I'm not close. Oh, it's because the wall's in the way. I see. Well, Merry Christmas. Hey, ugh, that archer up there is a problem.
Reinforcements.
Yeah, I think you can shock them out of being afraid is the thing. Like it's a... Ow, it's an assassin! Back off. Yeah, I'm not in the mood to be, you know, backstabbed. That's kind of Cole's deal, so could you just, like, calm down or something? There we go. Nice. Suck it. No doors to unlock? No? No. There's a ladder there. Where's that go? Oh, that just goes... I'm pretty sure that these go to the same place. This is just like a shortcut type area here. Yeah, they both go upstairs there. This is the long way around, which I think gives you more of a tactical advantage. Because, you know, I guess. I think they see you coming no matter what. They're like, it's the Inquisitor, run away! It's like, good idea, because if you try to face me face to face, where are they at? There should be a person sprinting somewhere. There they are. Yep. They're like, crap! Damn access. And I can't get there yet, because I have to claim the keep first. What? They're just gonna lock all the doors? I've got Cole here. He's got all the moves. Yeah, they do clear all this out, so you can go to like different rooms that you couldn't on the way in. Well, does anyone need to be... No. I guess we'll pick it up. Whatever. It's not like it's really that big of a deal right now. It saved. Or it loaded in a new place and then I think auto-saved. Touch all the things. Touch all the things. Archers first. Look, could you just not right now? I would appreciate it. There will be a big guy coming as soon as we kill these dudes off. The less important minions. Comes out of that door back there. Yeah, with his friends, I guess. No, we'll just set you guys on fire. Boop. Now, this guy, I like to fight him the same way that I do the Arashock. Oh, sorry, the Arashock and Dragon Age 2. Like, I'll just like sprint around, like, no. Just pretending he doesn't exist. We're at a good level as far as fighting this place goes. I'm a level 13, so it's pretty good. And he's dead. Yes.
I think that's all of them.
This place would be an asset to our agents if you claimed it.
We could throw the Inquisition's banner over the battlements. The villagers may not even object.
I doubt they would. They'd be like totally for it. Like, the Inquisition finally showed up. Thank goodness. I think I have to claim the place first. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all these doors, I can't move. Move, Cassie. I'm just trying to Christmas. So yeah, now this is mine. And I'm gonna go claim it. And they can't do anything about it. You're welcome for me saving you. But as soon as I talk to Stroud, I'm gonna go back to Skyhold and check on my friends. See how they're doing. Because usually once you do a certain part of a mission, it'll progress everyone else's story, so you can actually do the things they need you to do. And you always want to check on them periodically, especially Iron Bull. His little main quest is important, because if you don't do it, you're going to get your heart absolutely broken in Trespasser. So, just remember that if you decide to play. Okay. New place, all ours.
This place is presentable.
What now?
Now we talk to the people in charge. There she is, Charter.
Welcome, Inquisitor. My name is Charter. Leliana's eyes and ears, especially in this place. I'll have some information for you once my man Butcher finds us. He's running late.
When's the spy named Butcher supposed to arrive?
Half hour ago, by the south gate. I hope he's only delayed. Butcher's last message swore he had secrets for us worth 10 times his weight in gold.
Did Sister Nightingale tell you why she wanted agents here?
We lie on the main road between Denerim and Valroyaux. Couriers stop here all the time. For what they're paid, some have some price.
Crestwood's weather is so rainy and loud.
What's happening in Crestwood?
The roads are nearly deserted. Too many undead keep rising from the lake.
Alright.
I should be going.
Farewell.
Before I do the thing, I'm gonna do the other things, which is go in every single door that I wasn't allowed to touch. Move? I think one's over here. Yeah, because that's the way to the dam. Ah. Oh yeah. Wait.
So many legs.
Yeah, it's a spider cult. They have those. Oh, back up. There we go. That's better. Cole's like, I've never seen something with 8 legs before. Interesting. That's funny. Usually when I come down here, Dorian is like, could we please, for once, go to a place where we don't have to constantly fight spiders? I'm just asking for a friend. It's like, nah, we're always going to be doing that. Sorry. I apologize in advance. Can I go in here? I can't. But there's more cave back there. Who knows what's back there? There's a gate over here, I think. Maybe. I can't remember. We'll find out, won't we? Or it could just be another part of the cave. Pretty sure there was a gate, though. Yep. There it is. Now it's open. But I don't need to do that right now. I need to go back upstairs and open doors that I wasn't allowed to do before. Because this place is mine now. And no one can take it from me. Because they can suck it. Oh, he needs to level up. Nice. There you go, sweet pea. More dangerous stuff for my sweet adopted son. Okay, that's the first door. Not there.
Inquisitor. Your worship.
Random dudes. Oh, it's Varric's book. I need to get this book, by the way. I really want it. It's got a sweet-ass cover. I want it for myself so I can have it and read it all the times. And maybe someday go and meet like Brian Bloom and be like, sign it. This is why I brought you, sweetheart. What are you guys doing in here? Hello.
Inquisitor.
Ah, piss.
We're, just catching up with each other after an assignment.
Don't worry. I'm not throwing you out for a round of wicked grace.
Thought never crossed my mind, your worship.
No, surely not.
Quite you.
That guy's like, you're such a brown noser. And he's like, shut up. She came in here and I had a panic attack. Dearest sister, it's been an age since I've written, but I simply had to thank you. Your advice was perfect. Just a few gossips bought with gold, and everyone in Minrathis thought Cornelius and I were the most dreadful rivals. And let us indulge our little love affair without his wretched family interfering, if only for a little while. Cornelius himself sadly turned out to be less idea. I caught him carrying on behind my back with a Soparati of all things. Can you imagine? There was nothing for it. During the quarrel, I threw boiling water in his face. Let his Soparati kiss the scars better. He's cowering in his mansion now, pretending he was hurt in a duel. No doubt he'll want revenge. Don't worry, dear sister, I took precautions. Don't tell anyone. But my master taught me a few secrets that should keep me safe. The ritual cost me the mansion's kitchen slave, Lena. I think she was called. But I have enough power now to keep Cornelius from trying anything foolish. Kitchen slaves can be bought by the dozen at the market, so there's no harm in it. I feel wonderful, dear sister. Won't you come for Winterson this year? I'll have my new slave trained to make your favorite lemon cakes by then. It'll be perfect. Letter from Magister Delphine to her sister Alia. So yeah, this was, I don't know if you remember, we found,
Not likely.
Just one hand.
No.
we found a letter, like letters from another slave talking about how his daughter had disappeared, and that's why Delphine was used her blood to make sure that she couldn't be killed by some dude or whatever who she threw boiling water in his face after she found him cheating on her. King Brandel erected Carabannac in 826, blessed, intending the fort as a stopover garrison for Ferelden soldiers fighting Orlesian invaders. The village of Crestwood takes its name from the fort's first captain, Sir Vanir Crestwood, who held Carabannac longer than anyone thought possible against the vanguard of the Orlesian army. When the fort's defeat seemed inevitable, Sir Crestwood opened the gates, holding a flag of truce, and challenged every chevalier in the imperial army to a duel. Amused, one Orlesian officer accepted the offer. Sir Crestwood swiftly cut him down. 8 more followed, Honor and the watching soldiers forcing them to fight Sir Crestwood one-on-one. The 10th challenger finally managed a fatal blow, only because Sir Crestwood had slowed due to blood loss from previous injuries. Impressed by Sir Crestwood's tenacity and endurance, the remaining officers left the small village around the fort untouched as the illusions made for the capital, sparing hundreds of innocent lives. Aw, dude was great. Talk about a hero. Excuse me. Excuse me. There we go. I just love, I walk in here, they're like, are you gonna fire us? It's like, no. You're taking a break, just get back to work as soon as you can, that's all I ask. Don't have to be so nervous, I like to play cards too. I do not know what that diamond is. What is that? Oh, that's the door. Sorry. I'm just dumb.
Someone needs to deal with the last of Crestwood's highwaymen.
Who has time?
That'd be me.
We clear the bandits out. More travelers. More travelers. More news for the night.
Good point, but I've got a code to unscramble if you want to know who killed Comte Bayeux last week.
I'll do it.
Are the highwaymen still in Crestwood?
I've got all the time.
Yes, your worship. Now that their fort is gone, the bandits are ambushing travelers.
Crestwood won't stop them either. The town's still reeling from the undead.
You guys are about to be shocked by how amazing I am. Because I'm... Oh, hey, maybe you should learn to walk around things there, soldier. Anyway... I think you have to climb some ladders to get to that triangle. Oh, yep. Hi, random dudes. Not really too concerned with that right now. This right here is one of my favorite dragon sequences because it does like this epic like flyover that I love.
That building on the dam must be where we can open the floodgates.
Oh, I think maybe it's on the way back. But like when you're crossing this bridge, yeah, I think it is on the way back. The dragon in this area like does a flyover and it's really cool. There's just a couple in here. Hi.
What in?
Don't mind us, just passing by.
The Inquisitor? We didn't know you were here, sir. Please don't tell anyone.
How did you get past the guards?
There weren't any when we got here.
We just heard you killed the bandits, your worship. We didn't know you were moving in, we promise. You won't tell people we were here, will you?
No.
My lips are sealed.
Thank you.
Cassandra's like, you should tell their parents, and Cole's like, good job.
I knew this was a mistake.
We could try the caves.
You hate spiders.
You find somewhere next time.
Dude, I didn't say you guys had to leave. You can stay here. I don't give a crap. I don't really own the tavern. It says chapter 1.
I thought order was restored to Ferelden. To see such chaos even here.
Dude, they're a couple. Calm down. Ale 3 coppers, cold ale 10 coppers, wine 2 silver, Antivan brandy 6 silver, bread and cheese, plate of wyvern wings. So I bet it's like, yeah, really chicken. It's like buffalo wings, you know. That's cute though. It's a cute name to give them. I like that. You're in my way. Thank you, my lovey. They are my lovies. All of them. I call them that a lot. You'll hear me say it a lot. It's just a term of endearment. Okay. Who's ready to help me push this? No one? Fine. I'll do it myself. Yeah, you guys just stand there and watch. I don't need you guys to do anything at all. I'm just one little elf pushing this heavy-ass chain thing. They're just like, good job, Inquisitor. You can do it. We believe in you. Push that thing. I will. Jerks.
The mayor said Darkspawn destroyed these controls 10 years ago. Who repaired them?
The mayor? His shame had this shape.
It's because he was a jerk. Well, it's one of those things of doing something bad, like having good intentions but doing something awful. Anyway, now this is where it flies over, and it's really neat. At least I think it is. I don't know. I love the dragons in this game, even though they can absolutely obliterate you within moments if they want. They're a lot scarier. There it is. Look at that. Isn't that cool?
Oh look, a dragon. What a perfect way to ruin our day.
I love it. See, I know we're supposed to be going to see Stroud and Hawk, but this place here is where there's a lot of sadness in this area, and also tiny velociraptors, so we're gonna go down here. Electricity. Oh, hello. How are you? I didn't even notice the rage demon. He was like, hey, I'm like, hello. How you doing? Oh, there's one of Solus's little doodads. There's a couple down here, actually. Oh, actually, that might come in handy. That one. Thank you. There's a lot of sadness involved in this area, but I really like it. Like, I don't like the sadness. I just like the story that comes with the sadness is very interesting. There's also a lot of darkspawn. Yep, alcohol. Knew it. 1 second. Alright. Oh. It's dogs. The dogs are barking. The landscapers are outside, like mowing, and they keep kind of slightly hitting, like, the wall, the outside wall. And the dogs are like, oh, loud noise, must bark as loud as possible. They're very high-pitched. but it's because they're all like small dogs. I'll have to show you guys one of these days if I can. Can on Discord. I don't think I can. I don't have a camera for this madness. Where is that spirit? She should be around here somewhere. She's like, I need your help. And I'm like, you need to say please. Politeness gets you further than demanding. Where would she be? It's not this way for sure. Hold on. Okay, so I need to turn left. Over here, I think. Yeah, this way? Maybe. Old Crestwood is actually quite expansive. Yeah, she's over here. So if I go here to the north camp, I should be able to find that area there where those bodies are. Should be able to. I like to imagine like Lieutenant Harding just like, whoa, how do you do that? The teleporting thing. It's like magic, duh. I'm the Inquisitor, I don't have to explain. But it's magic. Magic is everything.
So this is Old Crestwood.
Look at all the bodies. No wonder the undead seem endless. Spirits can't resist, you know. They reach out to see what our reality is like and get trapped.
Yeah, it's sad. There's one pile of bodies, though. The lady needed help finding. Oops. Oh, I got him anyway. Nice. Something I love about the rage demons is that, like, even after you've killed them, you can still hear them growling.
There's a plaque. This was the mayor's old home.
The mayor dreams about this place. Shock and shame and hurt. I don't know why.
We could ask him.
The work you ordered is done. Do what you want. I'll be in the hills trying to forget it. Robert.
A letter from Crestwood's mayor. Damp but legible.
Oh. Whoa. Where is he coming up? Okay. Yeah, there's that spirit. Let me claim.
Spirits must have come through the rift.
That startled me just a bit.
Decide to try on corpses.
One's looking. I'm Cole. Don't be afraid.
So cute.
No, the other way. You there. I order you to tell me why nothing here heeds my commands.
It's a spirit, but what's it doing?
Silence. Let the other one.
It's just so salty.
Maybe you can give it some guidance, Cole.
Maybe. My name is...
Compassion. Did I ask your name?
Oh, sorry.
Are you a spirit?
Cole's like, Jesus, just trying to be nice.
Those dogs who would suck this world dry. I am called to higher things.
Oh, sorry. That's not what I wanted to do at all.
All powerful spirits represent something. Compassion, justice, wisdom.
Soft virtues. I am all. I am command. What of you? I felt your coming. Is there something alike in us?
I am a commander.
I think there must be.
I knew it. Make your armies ready. Cleave to your loyal servants. You will need them all.
What's so distressing about the real world?
It ignores me. I order the rocks to part, but they do not. I bid the sky draw close, and it stays still.
She's command, so she's like angry that stuff won't listen to her commands. She's like, do what I say.
Why haven't you gone back to the Faith?
I will not be denied. I refuse to leave until something obeys my orders.
Then I feel compelled to help you. I pledge myself to your service.
Excellent. I have only one command. A creature made of rage had the gall to chase me across the ring. Destroy it in my name and be rewarded.
Killing a demon is worthy of us at least.
Cassandra's like, fine. If you think it's safe, then I'll do it. And I'm like, thank you, Cassie. Wait. Is there more bodies in here? Or more booze, huh? Ah! Hello. Booze, of course. Yeah, this whole mission is super depressing, but it's very interesting, even though it's super sad. Mostly because you realize that it wasn't just adults that were drowned here when the place flooded. Grace has a cough, all well and good to help those running from the blight. But if my daughter catches something from these refugees, I'll have the mayor's hide. At least Dedrick moved them into the caves. I thought they'd put up a fuss, but they went quiet and pale as the dead. The healthy ones were relieved, said their sick friends seemed to get worse in the daylight. Make her save us from a plague. There's another one of the Solus' artifacts. Of course we're gonna activate it, because how could we possibly make things any worse? There's no way. Wait. The little doodad pinged. Where did it do it? Where's the pingage? That way. Whee! More alcohol? Yep. Still Waters allows us to complete more than one mission, so we're gonna do that. Stroud and Hawk are still over there, like, where's the Inquisitor? And Hawk's like, I'm sure she's on her way, I'm sure. It's like, really? Because it's been like 10 days. I've been here just waiting. You said have patience. I was like, okay.
Where does this lead?
Inside. The door leads inside. Just, sorry. Sorry, not trying to be snarky, I'm just saying. I have a warrior, a mage, and Cole. Okay, good. I'm all set.
Come on, let's find that Fade Rift.
It's humming below us. The window, wandering, looking back at what's looking.
Our resident expert seems to think we're on the right path.
I also love that Dorian is like, he's totally just like, alright, look, if you want to keep Cole around, I'm fine with that. It's like, cool. He's very non-judgy. Unless you do something really stupid. Aw, thanks for stopping by. I know, I love this game too. Every time I play it, I get super excited. I'm like, must play all the Dragon Age. You're in my way. There we go. Sure, I'll need this for something. At some point. This way first. Unimportant things. Hello. I think there's... No? Not in this cave? I thought there was something I could pick up that was a... Whoop. Nothing was important in there. It's just random stuff. Deku, stop chewing on the cage. I know you want to come out, but you can't do that right now. My rabbit is like, I want out! Freedom! I'm gonna have to take her out in a minute because I do have to clean out her box, so. I love rabbits because they don't really like smell awful unless you just don't do anything with them. They're very clean. I love it. Oh, wait. So in here, where is it at? There's a part when I first played this game, I jumped like 10 feet in the air because I thought something worse was going to happen. And it was just rocks. Just a random jump scare set in to make you pay attention. Oh no, we're on fire! All of a sudden. I was gonna play Resident Evil as well today for everyone. It was gonna be like a double, type stream where I do an hour of Resident Evil and then like an hour of this. But my PlayStation decided that Resident Evil is unimportant, and it just was like, I'm overheating, so have fun with that. And I'm like, fantastic. So now I'm playing Dragon Age. There we are.
Bodies. Were people living down here when old Crestwood...
Yeah, for some reason, I think it's just because it's so hot here right now in Utah. And because the game does have such like really high graphics and everything like that, it kind of has like it doesn't know what to do with itself. So instead of just like letting me play it like I do with Dragon Age, it puts a bigger strain on my PlayStation, so. I love Resident Evil 2. When I was a kid, my brother and I didn't finish the game. We were too scared. So then I finally finished it, and Leon's story and stuff. Oh, yeah, Texas. Texas gets bad. It gets really bad over there, man. I've lived there, and like the only way to stay cool during the summer is we would go outside and we'd play in the sprinklers, because it was just too hot to do anything else. My grandparents, when I was a kid, because they lived in New Mexico, and I lived in New Mexico for a really long time, they had a swamp cooler. You know what a swamp cooler is. If other people don't know what a swamp cooler is, it's like an air conditioner, but instead of like running on, like just plugging it in and it running on electricity, you put water inside of it. And to me, it keeps the air like 100 times cooler than a regular air conditioner.
The whole area is still lit up.
We would go and spray the outside of it with water, and it would like super cool the air inside the house. But I didn't have one like that when I lived in Texas when I was a kid. we just had a regular AC and it didn't really do enough, so we'd go out and play in the sprinkler instead. Yeah, oh yeah, I loved my grandparents. Cause like they were, you know, they were kind of old. My grandpa didn't like to act like it half the time, but he would just have us kids go out and make sure it had enough water in it and spray on the outside and everything. And when you're a kid, that stuff just seems like the most fun ever. You know, you're the one who gets to use the swamp cooler, or you spray the swamp cooler, and yeah, it's great. Yeah, I am a Southern girl, born and bred. Thank you, Cole. Now you can move. Come on, move forward. I believe in you. You can do it. There we go. The criteria the dwarves use to name a paragon never cease to fascinate me. While a relatively rare distinction, it seems almost any achievement of significance warrants the title. Some paragons are the victors of great battles, others write books or songs. The only common thread is an act that betters or sustains the dwarven way of life in some notable fashion. Otacon is among the oldest and perhaps most famous paragons, not to be confused with his descendant, King Indin Otacon. This prior Otacon was a humble member of the warrior caste whose brave leadership during the First Blight saved Rosamar. When other tags were lost, Otacon claimed defeat, but his service made him a hero. History now remembers Otacon as the quintessential paragon. Other paragons have been more controversial. Caradin, a mastersmith, created the powerful golems who helped the dwarves immeasurably in their battles with the Darkspawn. Caradin then disappeared amid much speculation, taking the secret of his craft with him. There is also Asteith the Grey, a paragon of the warrior caste. She was famous for her skills in unarmed combat and cut out her own tongue to focus on the art without distraction. That's a little extreme, but dedication, I guess. An order of female dwarven warriors known as the Silent Sisters persist. They remove their tongues in her honor. But these are the most well-known of the dwarven paragons. Others have earned the rank over the ages for far less noble pursuits. I found references to paragons who made their names writing particularly good rhymes or brewing stronger ales. Then there's a paragon named Varen, who separated from his legion and lost his way in the deep roads. Varen nearly starved to death before breaking down and eating a nug, believed at the time as appetizing to dwarves as a rat. Devouring the creature not only saved his life, but opened his palate to a new world of flavor. When they finally found him, Varen was fatter than ever and raving about the miraculous subtleties of nug flesh. The creatures are now considered a dwarven delicacy. Well, good for that guy. Sorry, I had to cough. I lived over in Lubbock, right down the street from Texas Tech. This roadway was created by royal orders of King Kelgak to link the great Tag of Otacon with the soaring Tag of Gundar. It pleases their cities to join these roads with the hall in the middle and to dedicate the hall to Paragon Hecate, who discovered principles of nature that let us build structures of unheard of height and astounding breadth. Let his renown be as eternal as the stone he shaped. But yeah, I lived in Lubbock, and then my grandpa was, he was born in Big Springs. And I can't quite remember exactly where my grandma was born and lived for a while. And I've got people over there and, family over in Austin. My great aunt? I think it's great aunt lives over there. Yeah. I liked parts. I mean, I liked Lubbock. Lubbock was neat. But, you know, I'm kind of one of those people that's in between. I don't like living in a really big city, but I like living near a big city. you know, so I can go to the city to do stuff, but not like be in it. Like my mom, she lived in Dallas and stuff when she was a kid, and she was like, it's not really that safe sometimes. And I'm like, yeah, it's pretty big, so I'm sure it has its problems. Right now I live in Provo, Utah, and it's not huge, but it's not like really tiny either. But it's close enough to like Salt Lake and stuff like that that I can actually go and like do stuff with my husband or with the kids and stuff like that. But I don't have to like stay there permanently. This is actually the way out of here, I think. Right? Yeah. We'll do that once we... Well, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go back here real quick. Might as well, just in case. I don't want to forget, because I will. I am bad with remembering to do stuff. Yeah, I really like it here. It's nice. I like the dry weather. You know, I lived in...
I feel a draft. There must be a way out nearby.
I lived in Oregon for like 10 years or something. And, I mean, you know, it's got like nice places to go and look at. It's got a lot of trees, but it's got a lot of problems that I didn't want to deal with, especially around the kids. So we moved over here to Utah because Provo's safer for them and stuff like that. The weather's drier over there in Oregon where I lived. It was so wet in the air that I couldn't breathe. And I've got asthma, so if the air is too wet, it makes it very hard to do stuff. Like, just my normal exercise was made harder by living in Oregon, but I think it kind of gave me like an edge, you know, because I had to deal with breathing in the wet air all the time. So that meant that I had to work twice as hard to get oxygen. How do you like Chicago? Is it like, you know, do you like it, or is it like kind of a love-hate thing? Like, it's got its good sides, but it also has its issues, you know, that sort of thing. Yeah, you don't know this, but one of my superpowers is I can read people's minds. So
they want to destroy everything.
It's not. I wish. I have my riding partner, Ashley. My waifu for laifu. Her husband calls me her long-distance waifu. Because we're so close. And, like, we write together, so it's almost like we read each other's minds sometimes. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, you love it? You like being in the big city? I'm one of those people that I like being around a lot of people if I can make friends with them, because I'm really good at that. I'm very social. I mean, like, if we ever... all of us ever met in real life, you would be like, this is the girl right here who is everybody's friend and they have no choice. But to like get to know her, because yeah, I'm very like, hey, you're mine now. And they're like, okay. So, oh shit. Oh, suck it. Oh, I got hit by a zappy doodle. What the heck? There's so much going on in here. Oh yeah, this one has more than just the regular 2 waves. No, get out! Ah! Both coming over here to say hello. Hit him. Oh, there we go. I love hiking.
No more demons in the dead. The people.
Like, I absolutely adore hiking. And over here, we have.
Their lives are better because of us.
Sorry, Cole's talking. We have Moab, which is where I went. on my first mountain bike, which was amazing. The experience, my very first mountain biking experience, and it was like super long, but it was like super amazing, and I loved it. And I crashed like hard mountain biking over here. It was great. But there's also a lot of like hikes and stuff over in Moab. You can go down, and they have like the on some of the rocks and stuff, like the Native Americans who were here before have like they like painted a bunch of stuff on the walls. They also filmed part of one of the Indiana Jones movies over here, just like a very small part, but it's pretty interesting. It was just for like a single shot at the very beginning. I like that it's called Starved Rock. We have a lot of, or in Oregon, we had a lot of like really weird named places. Like, there's Suicide Creek. All kinds of fun. And then I think there was one that was called, I can't remember. It's something like Murderers Whatever, or something like that. And it's like, I don't want to live on any of those roads. Thanks. I choose life. I started running again, which when I ran track, I had like really good stamina, really good cardio and stuff like that, so I just started running again to help push my stamina up. I also do a lot of like cardio kickboxing and boxing and stuff like that I really, really enjoy doing. I did get everything in here, right? There wasn't like another rock wall I had to kick down. I don't think so. Yeah, I think it was just this one. Doesn't really matter if I missed the other one, if there is one, because I got the mosaic piece. What's up, Max? I don't know why you're so happy to see me. You do know I'm going to be making you walk later, right? Yeah. I have my roommate's dogs in the room with me here, with me and my dog and the rabbit. And his dogs have never really walked on a leash that much before, so they hate it. But I'm forcing them to get used to it because one of them is like overweight and needs to lose weight. So she's having to deal with that. She does not like it because she like loses her breath really fast and stuff. Why don't you go and just relax for a bit?
After you're done, can we play Minecraft?
I don't see why not.
Or like a little...
Yeah, we'll see. You need to settle on one though. Yeah, I do a lot of HIIT. I do weightlifting, which I kind of like slacked off on because I got busy doing other stuff. Like, you know, with moving and everything like that. But yeah, I love lifting weights, I love doing HIIT, I love running, I love boxing and, you know, all that fun stuff. I like sweating and I like being in pain the next day and stuff like that. There's just something about, you know, a good workout. Do you not do it anymore because you don't have time, or like did you like get an injury or something, you know, that makes it to where you can't do it or something? I told my friends, yeah, see, I'm not a vegetarian. I'm a fooditarian. Which means if you put food in front of me, I'm gonna eat it. Oh wow, I'm sorry, man. I'm glad you're, you know, you're okay. Like, you know, you're alive. Did you do any sort of like physical therapy or anything for it? 2 mosaic pieces in this place. Fluffy, you should go tell the kids to stop possibly destroying things, because it... Whoa! You see this? There's a cheese wheel on top of that skull. I don't know who put it there, but much excite about the cheese wheel. Cry laughing is the best kind of crying, you know? If I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna have a laugh with it too, you know, so... I think I got everything up here. I keep looking over to talk to you guys. I got you on my phone. My computer is up back there, but, it's easier to have my phone here to talk to you guys, yeah. Oh, they deny you the... That's a bunch of freaking bullcrap. Especially if you're still in a lot of pain and you're really having mobility problems. That's stupid. Oh. Good. I'm glad I can make you laugh. That's my whole shtick right there. Yeah, if you're having mobility issues and stuff like that, you know, and you're in a lot of pain and you definitely need it, then you should probably have it, because, you know, it's a lot easier to get around if you could actually get around. Is it like leg and back injuries, like from your crash? I need to go back in and exit the cave on the other side, I think. Because I think this leads back to the dragon. Something like that. Or maybe the gorge where the highwaymen aren't. But there are wolves down there, so it's kind of a trade-off. We need to go talk to the mayor. We need to go talk to... Keep out. Well, no. I go where I want. We need to go talk to that spirit about her, like, hey, I killed that rage demon that ticked you off or whatever. He had the audacity to chase me away from where he lived. She said it chased her across the lake. Drama queen. Oh, they obviously haven't seen the phoenixes I've been killing. Because those things are like derpy, feathery velociraptors. They keep getting on my bridge. Oh, I went the wrong way. I was supposed to go... Okay. Yep, See, I'm just dumb. I think the only problem that I have physically with pain in my body is I have bad knees. And it's because when I went through, I think my first growth spurt, I grew, but I don't have enough cartilage around my kneecaps. So sometimes they like to grind and pop, and I can feel the rain coming on, and they don't like the cold, and every now and then my left knee just hates life. And will give out while I'm going, like, I've walked down the stairs and my left knee has gone out when I've stepped down on it. But, you know, I've got my right leg, so I've managed to not fall on my face and break something. That's, like, the only pain issue I have. My husband has problems with his... listen, I am the clumsiest person in the world. So, it's totally contingent on whether or not I can lift my feet high enough to, walk over something. Sometimes I lift them just fine and I still manage to trip over air. So falling is just kind of part of my life at this point. I'm very bad at paying attention to like obstacles. I used to like bruise my shins all to hell all the time. You know, I run into walls, I hit my elbow on everything. My husband's he always tells me that he's like, I'm not so sure if I should be letting you use knives, because I cut my like fingers and stuff a lot because I get to trying to open like a package or something, and I'm doing it a little bit too aggressively for his comfort. I'm like, I'll be fine, don't worry about it, and he's like, okay. Yeah, I'm a slight danger to myself, my hands. Are there like bandits or something around here? Some noise like that. Hello? Just breaking into your home for no reason. Don't mind me. I'm not evil or anything. I'm just bored. No, I'm not bored. I do need to go back up this hill though. Yeah, here's the city. And then I need to go find that woman. Oh yeah, I'm not a big crier. Like when I wrecked that bicycle, when I was riding it over in Moab, I hit the ground, and I mean I had a helmet on and stuff, you know, or I had just a helmet on. I didn't have pads or anything like that on. I wrecked, and I kind of curled up into a ball, landed on my side, and the guy, our tour guide, he came running over because he was in front of us, and he didn't know if I'd hit my head on anything or not. He just wanted to make sure I was okay. And I got up, and my arm is torn up and bleeding, and I'm laughing, and my husband made sure I was okay, and I was like, yeah, I'm fine, and then he got a picture of it, of my arm all torn up. I was super proud. I'm like, I'm gonna wreck. It's just inevitable. And I was totally fine. I finished the ride, you know. I don't cry when I get hurt. I've got a very good pain tolerance. Inquisitor. It was not Darkspawn that opened the dam and flooded Old Crestwood 10 years ago. I did it in secret the night they attacked. The undead you have been fighting are people I killed with my own hands. We taken in refugees from the Blight. Many were ill. We moved the sick to the lower part of Crestwood and the refugees into the caves to stop the disease from spreading. It didn't work. One confessed he'd seen Blight sickness before. It was always fatal. When the Darkspawn attacked, I knew the only way the village would survive is if the Blight sick drowned with the monsters. I cannot bear the sight, Old Crestwood, now that the water is gone. I cannot stay. I'm sorry. Mayor Gregory Dedrick. So, for people who haven't played, the mayor is the one who flooded Old Crestwood.
Confession from the mayor. It says he was the one who flooded Old Crestwood 10 years ago to stop the blight from spreading.
It's monstrous, but if it stopped the blight from wiping out the entire village...
Yeah, when you have pain from an accident, you know, gets down there in the bones and the tendons and stuff like that, it's just not good. Pain like that always makes you feel older than you are, you know. So you walk around like you're all busted and broken up, and you're really not. It's just, you know. Return the remains. Okay, let's go do that. We'll go do this. We'll go return the remains to this lady, and then I think that's gonna be it for today, because I've been playing for like a little over 2 hours to make up for the fact that Resident Evil 2 didn't work. We did make progress, though. I still didn't get over there to talk to Stroud. Maybe I'll do that real quick, because he's still like, I'm in a cave, and I'm like, that's nice.
I've already found the remains.
Have you tried doing like low impact workouts and stuff, and seeing if maybe you can like re-strengthen the muscles around where you got hurt? You know, kind of easing your way back into it, or even doing like, I know this is like very cliche, but trying to do like yoga stretches and stuff to help maybe with those areas in your body. I have a friend who was in the military who fell out of a helicopter and landed on his back. He wasn't flying, you know, somewhere. They were doing rappelling stuff, and he came out, and when he did, he came out too fast, so he fell and he landed on his back, and he messed up his back really, really bad. He was discharged because of his injury. But yeah, he does like stretches and stuff like that to kind of just give him a little bit of, you know, ease it just enough for the day and stuff like that, so he can get around, because his back gets really, really stiff, and sometimes he just can't do anything. And he's in like a lot of really bad pain. Alright, I'll do that in a minute. Where's Stroud? Weeding out bandits, naturalist. Oh, there. So I need to go over here. Which, if I teleport to Caravanak. Yeah. Well, hopefully they'll get with the friggin' program and let you have a. Let you actually start some form of physical therapy just so you can actually, you know, get the help you need and stuff, because it's just ridiculous that they won't. Dude, like, you don't need it. You're alive. It's like, yeah, but I can't move, so why don't you suck it? You don't want to go there, bro. It's all good, man. I miss here a lot of stuff, and it's usually, something weird.
No. She fooled them into thinking she's from the court of Alrior.
Cassandra, please get out of the food.
For a while.
It's awful for sending her out without a partner.
Are you saying one of our spies is compromised?
Yes, Inquisitor. Miller was captured in Valshavan.
Oh no.
She was after valuable information.
Not Miller.
Perhaps arrangements could be made to bring her back.
Yeah. I don't see why not. I am the Inquisitor, who is lost in her own keep. Wait. Ah, I found the exit. Yeah, I don't know, I'm glad. It's a lot of fun to play, so, you know, ever get the chance to just sit down and make a character and play it for a little bit. The story is a lot of fun. I really enjoy it myself. Especially the romance part. I'm a sap for that sort of thing. Like, a super sap. All the days, all romance, all the time. So, when a game gives me the option, I always have to pursue it. I've done Dorian, because he's my favorite. And now it's Cullen, because he's very awkward. Yeah, I have so many games. In fact, my husband just bought me one of my favorite games last night. It's Neverwinter Nights, but it's like the special edition or whatever, something like that. And it's got my favorite DLC, which is the Underdark. I love the Underdark. It's one of my favorite stories. And it's also made by BioWare, you know, who did Dragon Age, and they did Knights of the Old Republic, and Mass Effect. So, super exciting. Oh, don't hit the cow! If you hit the Druphalos, then they attack you. Yeah, I loved it. And I got to playing it last night, and I forgot how hard it was, but I was also slightly, like, happy about it. I'm like, this is quite the challenge, and you kind of have to really strategize what you're going to do. Yes, Cole, we are going to camp. Right here. I'm going to go talk to Stroud real quick before I get off of here, because I've kind of been leaving him hanging, and I feel kind of bad about it. Especially since he's, you know, on the run and in trouble. Also, I think I can pick up Butcher's... the little quest where Butcher, the spy... Yeah. After knowing who he truly serves, it was an easy thing to discover his compatriots. I lifted a list of their spies from one before I left. We have little time before the theft is discovered, so I advise we move post-haste. I was followed, but do not fear, I lost my pursuers in Leeds. Only our closest friends know my final destination, Butcher. Well, you're wrong, because they killed you. Oh, happy day.
Everything
Oh,
burned,
crap.
red and rotten. There's no them anymore, only pain.
Oh, it's because they're Red Templars. Yeah. Yeah. If you play... So, when you play the, like the little Underdark DLC thing... Oh, there's a, kobold who's a friend of yours in that, named Deacon, who is adorable, by the way. And, I always have him come with me. We partner up. And he, helps. He's a bard. I always play as a bard, so we're just two bards doing our thing. No, disengage, because there's a
Grey Warden should be
friggin'
inside that cave.
Gruffalo over there, and it will wreck us if we're not careful. There's Hawk. Guys. Disengage. Leave it. One of my friends is still over there. Get thine bum over here, Cole. He's very interested in what's going on. I can pull him if I get far enough away. There we go. Am I supposed to talk to Hawk first? Because I just didn't. He's just like, hey. I'm like, hey. Yeah, there we go. Hi, Hawk.
Glad you
Being
made it.
rude.
I just got here myself. My contact with the warden
Yeah.
should be at the back of the cave.
I got put in a game after you guys gotten off with a monster that I wasn't quite ready for. I did not like it. It kept making creepy noises and making a double of itself, and I was like, well, this is how I die. And sure enough, I kept dying, and finally it was like, nah, the whole team died, actually.
They might well be good
It was
men,
great.
but they've been given bad orders.
Just like give up at that point. Like, well, party in the afterlife. Alright, let's go meet Stroud. Yeah. You kind of don't expect it. Like, you walk out, you're like, this is gonna be fine. And then, like, it just eats you, and you're like, well. I need to get on there and level my character up a bit.
It's just us. I brought the Inquisitor.
My name is Stroud, and I'm at your service, Inquisitor.
I'll take all the help I can get. I know the Wardens have troubles of their own. I wonder, though, might those troubles have anything to do with Corypheus?
What's up, puppies? Can you go outside?
Hawk slew Corypheus,
Yeah, okay, I'll take you out there in a minute.
Put the matter to rest. But an archdemon can survive wounds that seem fatal, and I feared Corypheus might possess the same power. My investigation uncovered clues, but no proof. Then, not long after, every warden in Orlais began to hear the calling.
Maker, why didn't you tell me?
It was a Grey Warden matter. I was bound by an oath of secrecy.
Is the calling some sort of Grey Warden ritual?
So this guy's like, I was bound by an oath of secrecy. I would have immediately told my closest friend, okay, so I'm hearing voices.
Starts with dreams.
She probably watched me.
Then got whispers in his head. The warden says his farewells and goes to the deep roads to meet his death in combat.
And every Grey Warden in Orlais is hearing that right now.
Except for one,
They
because
think
he's
they're
not a
dying.
Grey Warden.
Yes.
Exactly.
Likely because of Corypheus. If the wardens fall, who will
Oh,
stand
yeah.
against the next blight?
Let her out.
Is our greatest
There we
fear.
go.
So
I'm almost done,
Corypheus
honey, and then
isn't
you guys can
controlling
have it.
them. He's bluffing them with this call.
They want to play Minecraft
They're
or
falling
Lego
for
Worlds. I have the PlayStations in my room, so I can, like, you know, monitor them better with the games and stuff, because if it's in their room, then they can just close the door. But in my room, they can't do that. So,
You said all the Wardens are hearing the calling. Does that include you?
Sadly, yes. It lurks like a wolf in the shadows around a campfire. The creature that makes this music has never known the love of the Maker, but at times, I almost understand it. We must uncover what Corypheus has done and end it. This cannot stand.
Oh, you don't have to worry, man. I'm gonna kill all the villains.
Is the calling they're hearing real, or is Corypheus mimicking it somehow?
Okay. Yeah, go ahead, go get something to eat, and yeah, thank you for stopping by. As soon as we're done talking to Stroud, I'm gonna get off, so you probably might not be here when I do that.
And they will act accordingly. That is all we know for certain.
How can Corypheus make all these wardens hear the calling?
I cannot say. We know little about him, save that he is dangerous. He is a magister, as well as a darkspawn.
Yeah, as soon as this conversation's over, I gotta get off here, go make lunch. I got some phone calls I have to make for stuff. I gotta cancel my kids' insurance in Oregon and get them started over here, so...
So the wardens think they're dying and have stopped thinking clearly. That won't go well.
We are the only ones who can slay archdemons.
You know, it's mom stuff, adult stuff. It's so much fun.
The next blight will consume the world. Warden Commander Clarel.
Oh yeah, I love my mommy duties though. I love being a mom. It's awesome.
Perished. When I protested the plan as madness, my own comrades turned on me. Grey Wardens are gathering here in the western approach. It is an ancient Tevinter ritual tower. Meet me there, and we will find answers.
But I was just over there, Stroud.
Let's
no, it's
go.
fine. Alright, so we're gonna, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I'm gonna save it, and then when we come back, I'll read the book on the table, maybe chat with Stroud just a little bit longer. Then I gotta go back to Skyhold and check on all my friends, you know. Make sure they're doing okay, see if they need any, like, lunch or anything. Yeah, so. Oh, I mom everyone. I can't help it. When I was in my self-defense class, I was the second oldest person there. My self-defense coach was in his 40s. I'm 29 years old. Everyone else in that class was in their like early to mid 20s, maybe. So I was very mommy in that class, like just getting to know everyone and making sure everyone was okay and comfortable, you know, stuff like that. Because there were some people in there that had like anxiety problems and stuff like that. So. Yeah, but yeah, this is going to be it for today. Thank everyone for stopping by. You guys are awesome. I love all of you so much. And I will see you next time with more Dragon Age Inquisition. So yeah, you guys have a good day, okay? Alright, bye!